Had to make some adjustments. But yeah, so I'll put it in the description, but I want to say this. I don't know if I said it before in a live on here, but I'll say it again if I have, and I'll probably talk about this again because as much as it was instilled in me, I want to instill it to you, the masses, or whoever this reaches. It might not get that far. I don't know. I doubt it. If you check out my views, but just like I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, so I'm a late bloomer. Maybe you get what I'm putting down. Later it'll reach. If YouTube is still even a thing in the coming years and in the higher timelines. Okay, so I know in public schools, I don't know, I don't think they still do this, but like sometimes you will have the same fourth and fifth grade teacher, the same sixth and seventh grade teacher or something like that, or seventh and eighth. I was blessed to have Mr. Ellis for seventh and eighth grade, Alexander Dumas School on the south side of Chicago. What was that? 67th, 66 in Ellis, where the school was. I started there like my mid sixth grade year and graduated eighth grade from there. It looked like something was on my lips. That's why I had to look. Something is just so shiny. Okay, anyway. Now, Mr. Ellis, he was the math teacher for sixth, seventh, and eighth graders. And because we would switch classes to, prepare us for high school. So he was everybody's math teacher. And I'm pretty sure he said it to all of his math students, but specifically his class, his homeroom children, he was on our tails, okay? And what he would always say to us, especially when I guess he felt like we weren't paying attention or we were acting a fool, or even sometimes when we were having a great time, because he would always give us free time on Fridays, I think it was. And he would whip out the chess board and all the games. And he made it his duty to teach everybody chess. Like, they don't make teachers anymore like Mr. Ellis. Like, oh my goodness. He was like Mr. Clark almost, but just more pleasant and just a real teacher, like a real passionate teacher, a dad that he know we all needed. Even if we had fathers at home, he was just still like very thorough, loving, caring, intelligent, studious man. Bald head, Mr. Clean is what some people used to call him, but he was dope. He was so dope. Like, probably, if not the greatest teacher I ever had. So, hello, everybody. Now, what he would say to us was, no matter how intelligent you are, how talented you are, how beautiful you are, how handsome you are, you can be the smartest, the brightest, the talentedest, the greatest rapper, the greatest poet, the greatest writer, the best president, the best anything, the most beautiful girl in the world, winning all the pageants. You can be the brightest, kindest soul on earth. You can be the most giving person, donated to all of the charities across the globe. There will still be people that do not like you. There will still be people who will try to bring you down, dim your light. And he told us, don't you ever, ever change yourself to live up to whatever they're trying to project onto you. You keep being who you are, and you let those people fall by the wayside. Don't you try to perform. Don't you try to censor. Don't you try to filter yourself. Be who the Creator created you to be. Shine your light, no matter what kind of light it is, okay? And I would get chills sometimes, and then like my chest would start beating. I'm like, ugh. Because I didn't kind of understand it. Like, I guess that was like the little Libra sun rising in me, because I'm like, how do you be this, and that, and there's people that are not like you and try to bring you down? It seemed pretty dark to me, but once I got in my mid-20s, boy, did I find out exactly what Mr. Ellis was talking about, and it made so much sense that he stressed this to us in our 8th grade year because he knew he wasn't going to see us again. And he wanted us to know that. That's one of the greatest gifts you can give children. Is some real advice that they could take and they will never forget. I'm 36 years old, and now I never forget learning chess from that man. Well, mastering it. I had learned it before going to school, of course, in the home, but he made sure we all mastered chess every Friday after we got all our activities done, well, academically. He would give us free time on Fridays, and he would whip out the chess, and he would make everybody. He made sure he got to everybody, if not the majority of the class, to help them learn chess. And that's so beautiful to me. He was getting us prepared for right now and beyond. My mom age is 33. I put this video was not for children, so how do young people keep getting on my algorithm? I don't know. I guess because I don't restrict it to people 18 and older. That's why I'm trying not to use potty mouth words, but I appreciate every like, every comment, all, even, the weird ones. I appreciate you guys being here. Now, with that being said, because I don't have all night, it's almost kind of really past my bedtime. I have to go to work in about 7 hours, so I need to try to get at least 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Okay. So I was gonna post this yesterday, but I didn't. I just screenshot it, and I was just gonna read it to y'all. So, okay. I have to move my head to read it, but you guys get the gist. Even though you can clearly see it, I'll read it because it's my wording and I want to recite this myself. Hold on. Okay, I'm back now. Whew, okay. As we get closer to closing out the Gregorian year and into its new year, it's imperative that you focus on self and lead by example if you have children. Oh, they trying to show my little background. That's fine. I just want y'all to see this. Pay attention to your dreams and take note of them. They'll make sense now and later. Like candy. All puns intended. MFers rather stay in the shadows and do things in secret and behind the scenes. Sweet as candy, soft as pie, motherfucking scared. Oh, I said the word. MFers scared to run up, face you, or box head up because they know they just might. I mean that physically, spiritually, and mentally. It's people out here that's rare. I mean, not rare. That's Riri. You know the word. No shade to those suffering with mental illness. In fact, we're all a little mentally ill. So no one should ever get offended. I guess people are too fake to admit that. Look at the world. That's enough for me to never be afraid to show some vulnerability. Maybe that's why they're not too fond of me and I don't tickle their fancy. I trigger their insecurities. I reflect back what they choose to bury. That's just the mirror in me. Take that up with the Creator, not me. I was created from thee for the sake of humanity, as we all were. Now, what's your problem? Is what I was supposed to put in there. But this is like an unedited thing. Okay, let me go to the last sentence. Those Riris insist on having some esoteric beef and one-sided competition with others. Meanwhile, they should take that whack, weak energy up with their mothers. The end. Now, that being said, I'm gonna change the photo. And we're gonna go here. My homegirl, I think her name is Chloe, because our I just be looking at people like this a lot. It go from this to like that. From here, like Because I don't understand. What? They should have a little... Okay. So, I'm gonna go right here with it. I started a GoFundMe, right? Which I'll explain that in full detail in a separate parts videos or a live stream. I don't know. I really want to give an in-depth explanation, I guess, of why I did it and a full breakdown of what the donations would have covered. I say would have because I shut down the GoFundMe. It's no longer up. It's no longer needed. God will provide. And it was very interesting, the energy it brought. It exposed a lot that needed to be seen. And I see why I was led to start that GoFundMe and post it and share it and not care about what people thought about it. I had to see a lot of people for who they really were and had to see myself too. It's not one-sided. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm not placing blame. I'm not putting anyone to shame. Well, actually, a few people need to be shamed because, you know, kind of need to bring a little bit of shaming back because there's some weirdos out here. That's whack. I don't even mean to rhyme like that. But it just flows effortlessly and my shit stays intact. Yeah. Anyway. I know some people cringe at my level of transparency or vulnerability. But honestly, can you guys hear me first of all? Am I being heard? Can you hear me? Hit the love, hit the 100. Write something in the chat, a 7 in the chat if you can hear me clearly. Is the sound okay? I guess I'll just have to try my best with what I got and see later. So, anyway, like I was saying, some people find my level of transparency or vulnerability or honesty cringe. And that's kind of, it's weird. It's very, very weird, you know? But honestly, being honest and emotionally raw is my superpower. Hence the name of this live stream, okay? It's so good. So, I share and express and give raw, unfiltered, intuitive intelligence. So I put people in my business all day. Like, I'm also a 6'2" reflector, human design, so I just be putting y'all all in my business. Like, I gotta reflect back. I have to give my opinions and my observations. That's what I'm here to do. Not all of my business, but enough. Or what I'm called to share with the collective or with my loved ones, you know? And when I act on what I feel called to do, I do it. God blesses me with even more discernment, like a blade, a presence that transforms, and an intuition that never misses. Okay? Now, what you humans, now what people do with that is on y'all. That's what I'll do. Not me. I know your mind wants you to think it's on me, but come here. Give you a hug. Ugh. It's not. No, you're not. You're not gonna project your bull crap onto me. That's not. You can try it. I mean, it might work for a little bit. I don't know, but it's not. It's not conducive to what we got to do. To do stuff. You get my drift? I'm gonna remove this because y'all don't interact. All I get is a bunch of spam and bots in my chat. I swear I do not be trying to rhyme. It just become. That's how I be looking at myself sometimes. They're like, damn, girl, you really just bars naturally. Anyway. Which brings me to my next point. People on the internet and their projections, this also happens in real life too. Like, I'm not blaming it all on the internet. It happens in all sectors of life. But it's predominantly via the net. Because who's really trying to run up and get done up? Now, you have some people out here that's a little bit bold. Hence the incident that happened on my back porch on Veterans Day. But it's crazy because that day, at that time, I was in here taking a huge power nap. It was almost as if they knew that I was taking a nap. And they came and did that. Had I been woke, had all of my children been home and one of them heard that, you would have got your shit rocked. Or probably shot. So I'm guessing it was meant to be like that because someone would have been on the news. Yeah, you ought to be scared. Get out of here. Go to church. Anyway, Darkness 24. Yeah. I don't believe you. Murder, murder, your life's on the line. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Scared of what? Get out of here. Before I give you something to be scared of. Understand? Well, at least you're admitting it. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be scared of. You should feel empowered. You should ask questions. Why are you so intense? Why does your energy scare me? If you rewind it from the beginning and listen to maybe, the first 5 minutes, you'll understand why my energy might scare you. Authenticity and vulnerability. I don't know. You need this one. This is how I'm looking at you. It's like, who sent this? Okay. Now let's keep going. And like I was saying, it's predominantly on the internet because people are scared to run up and get done up. That's just it. They rather be in the shadows and secretly poke, secretly watch, secretly harass, secretly stalk, secretly record, secretly sell, secretly put you in jail spiritually. Is anybody real anymore? Does anybody have any balls, girth, shaft, girthy shaft, strong, upholding? Or is everybody's shafts kind of bent and like jelly, slingy, can't stand up straight, eh? Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that because I'm trying to see what y'all mean by that. That's the second time I've seen that. That doesn't help it, girl, because they tripping. I don't believe you. Oh gosh, okay, so next part. I hate when I set a boundary, right? With people that I know in real life. People that I know. Matter of fact, I just want y'all to just see this all while I'm on this part. I hate when I set a boundary with people in real life that I actually know, and then the people on the internet assumes it's a direct attack to their character. The sugar honey iced tea truly saddens me, especially when I thought highly of them and thought they were spiritual grown-ups. Like, another one bites the dust? Or is it just dust? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shout out to 07. Situations as these or others is one of the driving forces that turns people away from the internet. But you won't run me away. I'm here to stay. I told y'all don't be trying to rhyme. It just flow. I'm getting in the studio in due time. Anyway. I've got things to do and people to see me. The fuck? I will not leave. Anyway, and when I call the stuff out, they then try to project onto me, like, or you, because I know it's others that deal with this. And then they gonna try to deem you as being fake. Like, they will then put like esoteric, she or he's doing celestial theater. They're animating an archetype. They're posing as a real person, putting glasses on everyone else to attempt to gain some company in their esoteric crushed ego crash out. That's what I named it. Esoteric crushed ego crash out. And I'll probably do a whole separate video on that as well, and what that looks like and how that comes about. Oh, it's been a little minute. It's time to go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. I don't have time to be on here all night. I'll come back. So look, let me just, here's a little affirmation to close out, seal, and protect your energy and my energy. Because when you set boundaries, it will reveal everyone who never deserved access to you. I revoke all access from anyone who mistook my kindness for need. May they watch my rise in silence as God replaces them with real allies. And so it is. Love y'all. Take care. Remember, be you, do you. And don't make me have to look at you like this. Okay? Hold on, because it look like she looking at me like that. No, don't look at me like that, girl. Wait a minute, girl. I'm just playing. I love you guys. Brush your teeth, take a shower. Good night.